Turkish geologist talks about the possible earthquake in Istanbul. He says it will break our hearts. This comes days after the February 6th major earthquakes in the area of Turkey, which is around Incirlik. Right here, as you can see, the East Anatolian Fault. And that runs at the end of basically the Dead Sea Transform Fault, Transjordanian Fault. And that's where the big earthquakes were. And Istanbul is at the 11 o'clock area where you see those three yellow lines from the North Anatolian Fault. We've had a 5 magnitude earthquake in Romania and a 5.6 in Romania today that shook the whole area up to basically the North Aegean. So he's expecting a major earthquake now in Istanbul. The probability, he says, of an earthquake greater than 7 magnitude on the Richter scale in Istanbul has increased to 80%. The city is not ready for an earthquake, he said. Now we know a lot of buildings in Turkey, especially Istanbul, are very old. Some of them, a lot of them are Byzantine era. So the Turkish professor of geology, Nasi Gurur, gave a new warning about a possible earthquake in Istanbul, saying the probability of an earthquake greater than 7 on the Richter scale in Istanbul has increased to 80%. It will be just like the Maras earthquake. Istanbul is not ready for an earthquake. While the 7.7 and 7.6 magnitude earthquake in Marmaras caused major damage in 10 provinces, the member of the Academy of Sciences issued warnings for Istanbul, which are causing terror in the region. Of course, we know there's I don't even know how many people are living there. The population, let me go to Wikipedia to find out. Istanbul. It's very big. The population is very big. What is the population? Area? Urban metro. Okay, urban metro, highest elevation. Population as of December 31st, 2022 is 15,907,951. About 16 million people in the area of Istanbul. It's very populated, as we know. So, the earthquakes that happened about a week ago in the area of Turkey, southeast Turkey, were about 5 million from what I read. So Istanbul is about 13 million. So he says that the Academy of Sciences issued warning for Istanbul, which are causing terror in the region. And the geology professor said preparations have been made, but not enough. If you ask if Istanbul is ready for an earthquake, no, it is not. We will be heartbroken again. If there is an earthquake in Istanbul, we will definitely have more damage than the earthquake in the Maras area, because the quality, density, and population density of the building stock is much higher in Istanbul. In other words, they have more apartment buildings. And again, it's a coastal area. They think the problem is solved by not talking about the earthquake and not hearing anything about it, he concluded, noting that they expect a possible earthquake between Izmir, Hakkari, and Bingöl Erzincan. And this is from a Greek article I've translated for you. So I've been there 3 times. It's densely populated, and there's a very distinctive smell to this. I don't know if it comes from antiquity, but there's a distinctive smell to the city, and there's a permanent pink haze. This is what it looks like in the evening, but that's what it looks like. That pink haze is over the city in the daytime as well. That's just, I've seen that from paintings from the 15th, 16th century. Istanbul had that pink haze over it, and it still has it. I don't know what it's caused by. But anyway, this is what the geology professor has said. That North Anatolian Fault, God forbid if it gives a big earthquake, because if it does, that means 3 weeks later we're going to have a big earthquake in Athens, Greece. That's we're very close to that area, because that fault comes down into Greece. It dips down from that 11 o'clock position down to 7 o'clock. So, this is a very earthquake-prone area. It's the northern tectonic plate the continental plate coming up northeast and heading towards the Anatolia plate that you see there. So please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.